back with Cathy Kumar, the owner-operator of Southwest Green Home Center, and Bob Grzywacz, the owner of Valley Seed and Plant. And you guys are here to talk to us about non-toxic products and seeds and plants. This is excellent. So you guys are kind of on a mission to talk about, non-toxic things in your home. And you've got a ton of, what is all this stuff? This is great.
Well, gosh, it's a little bit of the samples of products that we do offer in the store. We offer flooring, which is can sometimes be laden with formaldehydes and the glues and the finishes, that type of thing. I would never even thought of it. And so also we're focused on products that are going to last a long time. So you install something like this, which is natural linoleum and cork flooring and some eucalyptus we have here.
Is this cork flooring? I keep hearing about cork being endangered. Is that a thing or not a thing?
It's not a thing. That was something that happened with the bottle stopper industry,
right.
And they wanted to move to a synthetic bottle stopper, and so it was all kind of wrapped up in that.
Okay.
But natural cork is actually processed from recycled bottle stopper, from the recycled product from the bottle stopper industry.
Really?
So it's a win-win-win.
Cool. Yeah, no doubt.
Situation,
no doubt.
And it'll last the life of your home and just easy to maintain and
very cool.
Naturally antimicrobial, all of that.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. And then you brought a whole bunch. There's other kinds of flooring here that's all natural, but that's not all you do at the store. You guys sell a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of different things. Lots of options in flooring, lots of paints, stains, finishes. We offer milk paint even, so that's a fun
milk
product.
I don't even know what milk paint is.
Well, it's got some of the Kazon, I believe it's called, from milk, and but this is a dry powder. You mix it with water, and it goes back from, oh gosh, people used to whitewash their fences.
Oh, of course, it's whitewash.
Back in the day. So it's a popular product for furniture and upgrading your chic boutique.
Very cool. But you guys are here not just talking about this, but gardening workshops. I know that you got the seed and plant guy. So what are the gardening workshops going to be talking about? And they're this weekend, right?
Well, the one this weekend is, what are we doing this weekend?
Bob is going to tell us all about planting your garden.
Well, planting your garden, okay, and then starting seeds at home.
Is this a good time of year to start planting, start thinking about that?
Oh, it's definitely a good time of the year to start thinking about it.
Does this weather make a difference too?
Oh, I have stuff in the garden that's already up 4, 5, and 6 inches.
Wow.
Okay, these are perennials from last year. And the weather this winter has just been so mild that things are popping up all over the place.
Well, no doubt, no doubt. I always get worried when we have these warm, winters.
Yeah.
When you start planting, and then of course the trees start blooming, and then you have that hard freeze. I mean, what do you do about that? I mean, that's the thing that I know. I have so many friends who lose fruit, lose apples, and whatever else in the spring. Is there anything you can do about that?
There's not much you're going to be able to do about the weather. However, with some of the trees and things like that, it really depends on where you live and what the climate is like. Some of the trees will handle it. Most of them won't. Once they start to bloom, once they start to blossom and you get that hard freeze,
you're done.
You're wiped out. You're wiped out for the year.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is plan on having some trees or fruit tree, whatever kind of tree it is, or plant for that matter. Something that will blossom and fruit later in the season.
Oh.
Okay. Or as for the garden
part
of it,
like a plum or something. Plums go later in the season.
Some of the plants, some of the plums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Jujube is a real good one because that comes in later in the year, but once it starts, it produces right through to last frost. It's the same thing with your garden. If you get stuff in the ground too soon, like say tomatoes, for example.
Right.
Okay. You get your tomatoes in the ground too soon. Unless you have some way of protecting them from that frost, you're finished.
Yeah.
Okay, they're completely wiped out.
I've been a fan of the tomatoes that grow early. I guess they call them the early girl variety.
The early girls, you've got...
I love that.
Oh.
Because then you get tomatoes in May. They're great. April.
I have a standing bet with one of my customers. We do two growers markets. And I have a standing bet with one of my customers that on the first Saturday of May, when the Army Hill Village Growers Market opens, that I will have tomatoes for them. I should have brought it in. I've got a tomato plant that I started about 2 months ago, and it's up about that high.
Wow.
It's got tiny tomatoes on the thing.
Already in February.
Wow.
In February.
That's amazing.
These have been inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting back to the others, there are a lot of short day tomatoes. One of my favorite is actually, I call it a Japanese pink. It's about a 60-day tomato. Not a very large, about 6 or 8 ounce. And that son of a gun is so incredibly tasty.
Is it a sweet one or a tart one?
That's the interesting part about this is because last year was the first year I grew it. And the very first tomato off that vine that was ripe, I took a good healthy bite out of it, and the little stinker had a flavor of pear.
Huh. Go figure.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
Really, really nice tomato.
That's very cool. I know you've been talking about at the gardening workshop this weekend, some of these kinds of things and what seeds to start now.
You can start seeds now. We're in the process of getting about 1,000 plants ready to go for one of the herbal societies in town. They want delivery on April 2nd.
Wow, that's tomorrow in the plant world, isn't it?
Yeah, no kidding. But anyway, as far as seeding goes, you can start seeds almost any time.
Very cool.
It really depends on when you want to put them outside, what you want to do with them.
Very cool. And how did you start your place? How did you start the shop?
Oh, gosh. Well, I was born and raised in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
So I went to Colorado for several years and kind of got into the business. But an interest in recycling and just doing things better, a better way to do building to live, basically, with non-toxic and better products. So anyway, started in 2008 here in Albuquerque, opened up a Southwest Green Building Center originally, and then recently relocated and changed the name just a little bit to better reflect the product.
Because you sell everything. We were talking about flooring earlier, but you got a bunch of other stuff in the basket
I'd
here.
love to show you this. This is actually foamed latex or foamed rubber, so it's pure rubber out of the tree, and it's foamed. So this is what our mattresses are made out of. So we have mattresses and pillows made out of basically natural,
cool.
all natural latex.
This is really soft.
I know, and
feels
feel
like
this
memory
one.
foam.
This one's this
Oh, this
the
one's
difference
extra.
between memory foam, as you know, memory foam you poke it and it stays poked,
stays, yeah.
or whatever. This is a really fast responding foam, and what's even better is there's no petrochemicals, no synthetic anything.
It's biodegradable.
It's all natural, and then also the mattress or whatever is encased in this wool and cotton.
Ooh.
The wool providing your fire retardancy. So again, no chemical fire retardants. So
That's
people
very
just
cool.
really, don't even think about what's in their mattress, and you're sleeping like inches away from whatever it's breathing out, you're probably breathing in. So, just trying to raise awareness that there's a better way, and it's all really affordable, Dan. It's
Very cool.
be surprised.
And what is this thing? What's it,
That's a shower head, yeah. We
And
also
how
get
does
into
that-
water and energy efficiency,
Of course, yeah.
So this is a low flow shower head. It's 2 gallons per minute it's restricted to, and
it's only $5.99.
it's only $5.99.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about the entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur in this. It's not as easy as people think to open up a little shop in Albuquerque, is it?
It's not.
How did you take that plunge? And what were you doing before this? And how did you take the plunge to doing
Well, I had a
this?
similar business partnership type business with a few other people in Colorado, and just went at it on my own when I got down here. But I did put a business plan together, got a small business loan, and have been struggling ever since.
Because it's
But
never
always
the,
optimistic.
It's never
always
the
optimistic.
40-hour week anybody thinks it
That's
is,
for
is
sure.
it?
Yeah, you go to bed thinking about it, wake up thinking about it.
Right.
But I love what I do. I love teaching people about this and
Very cool.
offering solutions.
Well, you're probably finding new products every day, too.
Yes, in this realm, these products have come a long way since I started the business, and there's also, the pricing is actually going down, getting more readily available as people become aware.
Right, right.
Yeah, so
And
it's been fun.
How did you start your seed business?
Wow. Now, talk about a loaded question. I grew up in Pennsylvania, helping my grandfather in his garden. I really got to know fresh veggies right out of the garden. Long story short, moved here to Albuquerque, South Valley, bought a place right off of Rio Bravo and Isleta.
Got some land?
Got a little bit of land, got thinking about gardening, was in one of the local stores about this time of the year. And there were some tomatoes in there that were they looked phenomenal. So I bought them, took them home, washed them off, took a slice, took a bite, threw them away.
Oh, that bad.
Oh, they were horrible. It was like chewing into wet cardboard.
Oh, yeah. I think we've
And-
all had those tomatoes.
Oh my gosh. And from there, went on, I got to get different seeds, I got to get different tomatoes, and here we are.
And now, a few years later, you got your own seed store.
Got my own seed
great.
store. A lot of our stuff, everything is organic too.
Well, we're going to come back with a whole lot more Morning Brew with Friends. You guys got to stick around. We're going to have a little bit of a talk about some of the stuff that's trending right now, like the new Beck album and why Albuquerque made one of the top 5 places to visit in 2015. And I'm going to be playing with this foam for the next few minutes on the Morning Brew with Friends.